At Affinity Private, our values are central to everything we do. And one of our core values is excellence. To us, excellence means not accepting the status quo. Not accepting that the way things are the way that they'll always be. And if that we can find a better way, that we should do that. It's a relentless desire to keep learning and improving. As people, it's about having a growth mindset. To feel like regardless of where we are in life, how old we are, what stage we're at, that we can keep acquiring new skills, that we can keep gaining new insights, and that we can grow in a way that means we challenge ourselves and that we're capable of things that maybe we never thought was possible. One of the businesses I most admire is the children's entertainment group, The Wiggles. And it might seem like a strange choice, but one of the things I deeply respect about them is not that they've made an enormous amount of money and that they're franchised enormously successful or that, they're great musicians. It's that they have a deep respect for their audience, even though their audience is young. And they really appreciate that even though their audience will only be with them for a short period of time, that they need to be the best they very can be to genuinely deliver a quality product. And I love the fact that after every single concert that they have after more than 30 years together, is that they take the time to debrief about the concert. How did it go? What are the things that they could do differently to improve it for next time? And that's the sort of business we want Affinity Private to be. We also want Affinity Private to be the sort of place where we understand what motivates us. That at its core, helping other people lead more fulfilled, independent, satisfied lives. That's what we're about. And money is the facilitator for that, but it's not an endpoint in itself. So understanding that, we need to embed that in everything we do. And every time we engage in something, think about how that aggregates up to getting that outcome that we want. Building that into the way we answer the phone, the way we draft emails, the way we send letters out. Everything we do is a reflection of us as people and how we strive for excellence. So that sort of feeling of don't worry, no one will notice, that's not the attitude we have at Affinity Private. I heard a great story about Steve Jobs and when they were designing the circuitry for one of their products, and the engineers pulling their hair out about the way that Steve Jobs wanted it ordered inside the device. And the engineers were saying, well, no one will see. But Steve Jobs, his response was, God will see, God will know that this is not the elegant, beautiful solution on the inside that it appears on the outside. So that commitment to quality is what we want at Affinity Private. The way we achieve that, though, is by having a system and a process that makes life easy for us. And that we all subscribe to that one way. And that it's not something that's static. That it's living and it develops and it evolves. And that we're all part of building on that process. But importantly, we all commit to using the one way. So where we have ideas about how we can improve things, going back to challenging the status quo, that's fantastic. Going off and doing it yourself unilaterally without sharing it across the team is not acceptable. Bringing it to the benefit of everyone will actually mean that we're a more vibrant team. It means that we'll be a much more efficient team as well. And ultimately, it'll mean that we'll enjoy what we do and find it much more rewarding.